Okay, so, for whatever reason, the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee category in YouTube has just, like, vanished. There we go. I spent the last, like, 2.5 minutes trying to get my category in the games section, and it does not pop up. Can a Spearow other than the one up there, please? Is that this one that is kind of blinding me a little bit on the... No, it is not. Hold on. I have a glare on my screen! And also, I'm not in chat. Whoops. Where is... There we go. Just a second. Ugh. Still a glare on my screen, but less of one now. Alright. So guys, I have watched the new Legends ZA trailer about half a dozen times. And I've watched at least a dozen different people react. Okay, I can hear them, just they're not very loud. I need to turn the music down a smidge more. Oh. There we go. I'll turn it down in a second. Oh, hold on. I'm off center on my camera again because I moved it for the reaction. Different sized, you little cuss. Different sized, windows. There we go. And you guys can't see it, but I am wearing a Team Rocket shirt today. The only Pokemon shirt I own, which is just travesty. But I do have a friend who is very excited to see the Paldea starters get their own raids because she likes catching Pokemon in different Pokeballs. And she was legit considering having someone hack versions of Sprigatito, Quaxley, and Fuecoco into the game for her so she could get them in different Pokeballs. Now she doesn't have to. So this means hopefully today I get this Spearow, and if I do, I'll hop into Scarlet and mess around for a bit. And then I don't know what I'll do tomorrow. I want to say I would start the Nidoran hunt, but with the, if I'm not mistaken, with the first of the raids starting tonight or tomorrow, probably not. Because I don't want to get in the middle of hunting for something and have to turn off the game. I do so hate having to break a streak. Bye, Spearow. Hi, Charizard? Dragonite? I'm sorry? Okay, that's a Fearow. For half a second, I don't know why, but my brain's like, is that an Articuno? Which I don't think Articuno would spawn in this area. But you never know. But I am wondering if the little thing at the end of the Legend ZA trailer where it pops up the Lumiose Tower might mean it's going to be connectable to Pokemon Champions, which I actually might have to give a shot. I've said it before, I'm not a competitive battler, but this looks like it'd be fun. I'm not at all surprised by the later this year release date. I actually figured it would probably still be in November. Not that I would have complained if it came out a bit sooner. This does let me get Fantasy Life in May, and then have enough time to save up to get Legends in November or October. I figure November though. But we won't find out the release date for that until towards the end of the summer. A little sad we didn't at least get to see one new Mega or Pokemon. Just on the basis that it's been a year. You know, just a little treat. Here you go. You guys have waited a year, so we're going to give you one new thing in this trailer instead of making you guys wait till we do the next one in June. Unless for some reason they feel really super gracious and decide to, I don't know, show us something new during April for the Switch 2 Direct. Which I'm not saying they will. But I would find it very odd if this game wasn't for both the Switch 1 and Switch 2. Which you're supposed to have backwards compatibility with it anyways. So, you know, we'll be able to play like Scarlet and Violet, Sword and Shield and stuff on there anyways. Do do do. It's a good sized Nidoran. Oh! Hi, Rattata. So I was making the thumbnails for the two Nidoran lines earlier. And by earlier, I think it was yesterday. And I'm going through and finding all the ones I need. Their forms in encounters. And after those, I probably shouldn't do that anymore because I won't be hunting them through encounters. I'll be hunting, you know, the however many I need to fill out the stage, the 2 or 3 Pokemon for that. I should really start doing evolution screens for the other shinies, like with Krabby or something. Have it be the catch screen for Krabby, but the evolution screen for Kingler, because it's kind of misleading. Hi, Rattata. But I'm not really surprised by the Pokemon we did see in the trailer. If I'm not mistaken, quite a few of them are in the are in X and Y. Other than, well, you could put Chikorita and the others in later, but you know, you couldn't catch them in game. It was kind of a delight to see Az. He's almost too tall, that poor guy. You know he probably has all sorts of joint pain. Also, I love that apparently he's just settled down and is running a hotel with his Floette. And that is like wholesome, especially considering I thought he died at the end of X and Y. I thought he moved on. Oh, here's my Floette. It's returned to me at last. I can rest in peace. You know, man too angry to die. Man too angry to die did not die. So I love the fact that the 10% side card has a is it a hexagon? It's kind of an elongated hexagon. I know there's probably a name for that shape, but he has one on his butt. He has a glowing hexagon on his butt, and I never noticed that before in like anything. It's hilarious. Another Spearow. I haven't quite seen anything yet that just screams must have on team, but I don't decide teams until generally about the week before the game comes out, and what starter I choose will depend on if we get regional evolutions or if we get megas. And it would be very odd to me if they did give us megas for these Pokemon. And I'm only just listen for a second. In X and Y, we got megas for the 3 Gen 1 Pokemon. Which one am I doing? 3 Gen 1 Pokemon. Then we got Mega for Blaziken, which was the only one for Gen 3. But they fixed that in Oros by giving us Sceptile and Swampert. So they evened it back out. Even with Gigantamax in Sword and Shield, they gave us Charizard at first, and then we got Venusaur and Blastoise in the DLC, as well as the Galarian Gigantamax for Inteleon, Cinderace, and Rillaboom. So it makes sense, at least in my brain. Probably isn't saying much. That when it comes to these starters, they're probably going to get Colossian forms. I'm hoping. I could be wrong. This is my theory. But Colossian forms for... Would you quit? Thank you. Colossian forms for Meganium, for Alligator, and Embor. I almost called it Pignite. But Colossian forms for them. Megas, if they're going to give any other starter Pokemon megas, I feel like it should be the Kalos starters. It should be Chesnaught, Greninja, because he already has the Battle Bond form, and Delphox. Of course, like I said, we won't know anything about this stuff till a week before the games come out, so I'm just spitballing here. But it would, and I will be making my decision based on whether or not they have alt forms, alt evolutions or megas. Because if they have megas, I will probably be going with something other than Chikorita, unless it just gets a kick-ass mega. But if they get alt evolutions, then I'm definitely going with Chikorita. Because remember, I try not to be repetitive on my team. I try not to reuse starters in main teams. The side game teams, like when I restarted Legends so I could hunt Distortion Alphas, doesn't really matter. Then again, even in Legends, I didn't reuse any Pokemon that I'd used in any of my other playthroughs. You know, I take that back. There's one Pokemon I'm considering having on my team right now, and that's Pidgeot. But that is a maybe. Like I said, we gotta see what else is in here, because they're going to have, if the trend, at least this trend from Legends Arceus continues, they're gonna have 200 and something Pokemon in this game. It might not be an even 250, but it might be a 240 something like they had in Arceus. And we're going to get 60 odd we're going to get the entirety of Gen 6, which is 60 something Pokemon? I think because Gen 6 had one of the smallest. Hold on, I'm curious now. Just a second. It is really gonna work with me having my thing wrapped around my wrist. Pokemon Gen 6 Pokedex. Gen 6 Pokemon. Whoop! 721, and it started at 650. 650, so 50, 721. But we're not going to count Volcanion in the 3 mythicals, so 718, so that is 78 Pokemon? Yeah, 78 Pokemon. So 78 Pokemon from Gen 6. Because I'm sure Xerneas and Yveltal will show up in there somewhere. And then that leaves, what, 170 odd other Pokemon to fill in the blanks there. Which, somewhere between like, I want to say 6 and 15 will be new Pokemon, which takes it down to 160 or so. So that's still a lot of older Pokemon from other games. And a bunch of those slots have already been taken up by Pokemon with Mega Evolutions. Dragonair, Trubbish. So we know, what is it? The thing said 100 and something Pokemon. We already know they're going to be in there, but I think that was a Ruffled Rowlet thing. I can't quite remember. I didn't watch it. I've watched a bunch of reactions, but I didn't look at his known Pokemon in game. I'm not worried about it at the moment. How many was that? Do 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 do. But I won't be using Charizard in my playthrough. If they include Blastoise and Venusaur, I won't be using either of them in my playthrough. What's my chain? 356. I should be on a 0 if I'm on a 6. What have I done with my... It's behind me. So did I really get that many behind? I should be 136. Now I'll do math in a minute. No! Come on, I was like 2 steps behind where I needed to... He's gonna be dumb, isn't he? I guess I'm lucky he wasn't a shiny. Then I'd probably lose him to that dumb ledge. But I'll worry about my math there in a minute. Oop, there we go. Do 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 do. Alright, let's catch this dude. Calendar. You know, 1 point... There it is. So at 1.9 I had a calculator saved to this. Alright, that is 358. 358 minus 136 equals... Oh, I am 2 ahead. Okay, that explains it. All right. I thought I was weirdly behind, but I must have double tapped the button on occasion. I do that as on sometimes as well. Hi, Spearow. But it does seem interesting that it's hinting that, like, maybe not every single Mega Pokemon will be in Legends ZA. Of course, with Champions coming out and you being able to do that, which I don't know how you're gonna do the Megas in Champions. Probably items you can buy, I'm gonna say. That seems right. But with Champions coming out, that doesn't seem as big a deal. Cause oh no, they don't have Mega Alakazam in ZA. Well, you can fight with them in Champions when it comes out. Of course, like I said, this is all speculation. We'll just have to see where it takes us. Oh wow, 2! Provided we have not burned to the ground by next fall. Hopefully we shouldn't have. I sat there and had a laugh at myself. I'm too behind again. How am I? I don't know. Had a laugh at myself last night. That I was making sure I had everything for my reaction, adjusted. The camera size the way I wanted it, the screen done good to the right size and whatnot, and I use it's probably not really much bigger than the one I use now. That should be a 0 if I am on a 6. No. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. I'll adjust the math if I get the shiny, I'll readjust the math. I'm going to stop worrying about it. Listen, you little cur! Spearow today, am I right? But I did have a ton of fun going through and watching a bunch of people react. Agent V's just pure joy at Tepig being in Legend ZA was hilarious. And poor Joe, every time this stuff happens, he's like, oh no, here we go again. He made a pun about the trees this morning. He was like, I can't wait to see the trees in Legend ZA, because everybody was complaining about the trees in Sword and Shield. We have another idiot, Your Honor. Wait, no we don't! Awesome, he entered at the right section then. My poor baby. She's been curled up on the bed all morning. She didn't even finish her treat earlier. Hi, Nidoran. Hi, Spearow. So I'm kind of tempted to go back to that thing where I hunt the first stage during stream, and then after I get the first one, I'll willingly hunt the other ones off stream. It is nothing against stream. I've got to be like 2 behind here or something. That can't be right. But just generally to help this go faster, otherwise I'm still going to be hunting in this game come fall. Thing is though, is I don't want to sit here and record me playing this game for 4 hours on my computer. I could do it, I have plenty of space, I just kind of don't want to. It seems weird, especially considering I'm watching other things while playing. I don't know, I'll figure it out. No! Please don't be dumb. Thank you for not being dumb. Hallelujah. Like, I don't mind hunts taking a bit, but if I played off stream, I'd get things done faster. Ignore me. It's the impatient part of my brain being impatient. That part of the brain that fights against me doing like the resets and stuff. It's that part of my brain. Ignore it. 'Cause I'm gonna, after I get all these, I'm gonna soft reset 3 Pokemon to start with for legendaries. Hi, Dragonite. Oh, did any of you guys watch the Dragonite and the Mailman? The new animation they did? It's pretty and it's adorable. Seriously, Game Freak, give me just a slice of life Pokemon series that shows just like everyday people doing their jobs with Pokemon. How much fun it was seeing the big huge post office in, I'm guessing, Paldea, with all the different Pokemon and stuff just there helping. I love stuff like that. Give us more just general day-to-day job stuff. The happenings and goings on. Show us a day in the life of a school teacher or something. A restaurant owner. Firefighters. Because we don't really see firefighters in Pokemon all that often. Like, we see an okay amount of, like, Nurse Joy and Officer Jenny. But I can think of, like, 2 episodes that covered firefighters. And that was the one in Orange Island and then the one in Johto where Squirtle leaves the team and Bulbasaur gets mad at him for it. Hi, Dragonite. Oh. I got too focused on the shadow. But I am looking forward to Legends Z8, and the trailer did just make me more excited for it. A little sad we didn't get to see any of the customization options. I mean, we all know they're there, but that's kind of another thing is we don't see customization options in first look trailers anyways. I don't think we did with X and Y, we didn't with Legends, we didn't with Scarlet and Violet. even though the customization in Scarlet and Violet was more limited. We didn't with the trainer outfits you could buy in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. We didn't. I don't think they ever show us customization. They might have in the X and Y ones, because that was a big thing, was being able to customize your character, because it was the first games it happened in. But that might be about the only one where we've seen genuine character customization in the first trailer. I would actually have to go back and look. Also, I've never wanted to dig my fedora up out of the box. I think I have it in under the bed more than I did after watching that trailer. Yes, I have a fedora. I stole it from my stepdad. It's green. I don't wear it often. It used to be one of my favorite things to wear. This was a bit more before incels kind of took it over and gave them a bad reputation. But when it comes to playing Legend ZA, if they have a green fedora, I might have to get it. We'll have to see their options too, and I do love that they did a bunch of accordion in the background music for Paris. Give it that Paris-y feel, because they always have a ton of accordion music and background music for Paris. See, I like that you can apparently use the Rotom phones to super jump. How they don't pull their arms out of socket every time they do it, I don't know, because that is not how Impact works. But it does make me curious to see how, or if they're going to do ride Pokemon in this game. Like, I hope they will continue this tradition, but honestly, if they only wanted to give us, like, skates for fast travel in this game, I could completely understand why. Though, I could see us at least having a surf and maybe a fly Pokemon. Because there are a bunch of the, I don't know if you could call it rivers. The big ponds? There do seem to be a bunch of those, so you'll have to have a way to get in the water. Also, I'm curious to see if Pokemon will be aggressive towards you in this one. I mean, it looks like they aren't, but this is still a first look, so we really can't assume that either. Also, I'm a little sad. It's modern day, which means we're probably getting full run of all the Pokeballs we currently have available. But it makes me a little sad because I was hoping if we had a past version of the game, it would mean new Pokeballs. I wanted to make a joke. Maybe we'll get Pokeball customization in this, but probably not. But I'm looking forward to playing it through at least twice. The second playthrough, of course, won't be like right away unless they give us something specific in this game to hunt. Because we didn't find out about alphas from the first Legend CA trailer either. And I know megas are the gimmick Pokemon in this. But it will still be interesting to see if they give us a kind of mini gimmick, I guess. And I love all the people who were like, look at this Onix. It's not to scale. And then it's like, well, maybe it's just a tiny Onix because Pokemon sizes are a thing. I think it might have just been a tiny Onix. Because if you look at, like, Kangaskhan, when they show it later, Kangaskhan is like as big as it should actually be. So I feel like that was probably just a tiny Onyx. Like, I can't see Onyx getting like full on 30-foot huge, but I imagine you can find a decent sized one that'll stand over your trainer pretty well. The I don't remember the names of what they're calling the zones in this now. The wild zones, where they let like the grass and stuff grow up to give Pokemon habitats, actually look like they're pretty big. There's a part in the trailer where it looks like there's a green outline of the zone on your mini map, and that looked pretty big. And I'm kind of hoping we have zone loading in this, at least for like the 4 different quadrants. Please don't. Okay, thank you. Don't join the 2 idiots up there doing circles, please. They've been so difficult today. But it will be interesting to see how they do this. Like I said, they kept out of battle catching, which awesome. Yes, good job. It doesn't look like you can throw items at the Pokemon anymore. But that's probably because it looks like, I don't know if that was a battle or if it was a form of Let's Go or what. We'll have to wait and see, but it doesn't look like you can Sticky Glob Pokemon anymore. Gonna have to go to spawn these 2, aren't I? Yeah, alright, let's despawn these guys. So there's a part of me that, even though I know Doshbun is brand new Pokemon, like legit, last generation, there's a part of me that hopes it is in ZA just because it's gives off major like French bakery vibes. Give us a Colossian Doshbun and Fido, and it's literally just that their ears are like croissants instead of buns or something. Shift the color by a point or 2. Don't do that. I just think it'd be kind of funny. Huh? Hi, Nidoran. But I am super excited to learn more about this game as the year goes on. We should be kind of back to the normal release schedule, promotional period. So hopefully the next time we get news, unless they slip a little something into the Switch 2 Direct, is, hey, here are games you can play when the Switch 2 comes out. The next time we should be getting news would probably be the end of May, beginning-ish week and a half, 2 weeks of June. That seems to be when we generally get our second trailer. Of course, that is because way back in the olden days, that's when like E3 was, and everybody went and did game trailers and news and promotions and demos and stuff for E3. Now they just do it all online. Which makes me a little sad. I kind of miss it. I mean, I could never personally go to E3 either, but I always had a lot of fun watching the big old collective live streams. There's nothing wrong with the directs and stuff, though. Those are still fun, too. Like, just about the entirety of the list of people I subscribe to on Twitch was lit up this morning because they were all watching the Pokemon Presents. Like, yeah, like that's the mood right there. Plus those poor people who it's basically nighttime for. Or the poor people over in like California because it was like it was like 5 o'clock in the morning for them. Not that I can say much the past few days. I've been waking up ridiculously early and just like staying awake or laying in bed just kind of dozing until it's like, okay, time to get up. But is there anything in particular with ZA that you guys are excited for? Like, I know rumor is the shiny sparkle noise, the swink is back for shiny Pokemon. There is a small part of me that's like, you should do a shiny only playthrough, not counting starter. Because they shiny lock those. And I might, but it won't be the first playthrough. I saved Nuzlocke's shiny only. I saved things like that for the second playthrough, so I know what I'm getting into. I'm a little sad we didn't get past Kalos, but I'm going to assume this Kalos region is probably 10, 15-ish, maybe more, we won't know unless they tell us. It's several years in the future. And also I got a good laugh out of everybody being like, where's Professor Sycamore? Like, did he die? And it's like, guys, probably not. It's like, I have a feeling he'll be in a later trailer. And if he's not, he might be like traveling for research or something. He is a professor. Everybody being like, he wasn't there though, and it's like, guys, chill. We didn't see either of his assistants. Well, Looker wouldn't be there. He's in Lola last he showed up in a Pokemon game. Yeah. They did hint at his assistant. I don't remember her name, but she's the lady with the Esper, I think, because I think they showed her office. So it'd be nice. Maybe we'll get a cameo from her, and her Esper will have evolved. Gotta adjust my numbers again in a minute. This will be fun. I think my one sorrow is that looking at this, we probably won't get like a area that's like pure snow, pure desert, pure forest. I imagine we'll get them in like little bits, because we did see the sand isle and it looked like they had at least a small section of sand there for them to swim around in. And that's not saying, that that's the only sandy place they have. I imagine they have probably several of those in like little beaches and stuff, but but I will miss the bigger environments. Not that I'm saying Lumio City is going to be small. I just mean like having the big open field land and stuff. But it'll be fun, because, we'll get that back in Gen 10. Hi, Nidoran. Also, I find it kind of interesting that the next, 8 Pokemon they have chosen for Mightiest Mark raids are, after the starters, are all dragons. Actually, I think they're all Pseudo legendaries, but it's like, guys, I like a dragon type as much as the next person, but for every single coming up 7-star raid, all of them? Okay, actually, if Tyranitar was in there, he's not technically a dragon, but still. Also, I'm kind of looking forward to seeing the like border and stuff the new rodent phone cases give you. Seeing how they're based off of the Scarlet and Violet books. So those will be interesting as well. I can't turn those codes in yet because I can't close out this game. At least not until Saturday evening, which is when me and the ladies usually do our rating. I should really double check the dates on that. Hold on, let me double check that. For dates. Events. Okay, February 28th, March 7th, March 14th, and... Okay, yeah. So that starts this weekend, so we should be doing that this weekend. Give me just a second, let me get this back over here, where it belongs. There we go. Sorry about that. 390. Every time I'm at a 0, I should be at a 6. So, okay, so I was only like 2 behind. No, we got an idiot. But I'm eagerly awaiting Austin John's breakdown video. You know, because he posted his reaction probably about 30-ish minutes after the presents, and he's like, I'll have the breakdown out in a couple of hours, and it's like, yes, we get a new bunch of new Austin John videos this year. I wonder if they'll still have horde battles in some way, because that was X and Y's battle encounter gimmick. Kind of their way of shiny hunting outside of the friend safaris. Listen, you guys are being little curs today and bouncing back my Pokeballs more often than not. You gotta stop that. Just the later half of this year will be very fun. There's Charizard just flying above us all mincingly. This one should not be an idiot. It should come down around here. It's only when they cross over in about the middle where it messes up their thing and they don't manage to like go down that little corner there. I really enjoyed a bunch of people putting out a day before Pokemon Day videos yesterday. I wanted to get this out before Pokemon Day. I'll be forever grateful to you guys for giving me a few hours of entertainment. Oh, excuse me. Hiccups or something, apparently. The excuse me, the HUD looked good. I liked the stuff they did, how they did your Pokemon and stuff. I did not much care for the Pokeball inventory, you know, when you throw a Pokeball, and I didn't care for it being in the middle of the screen. And then the Pokemon appearing, you know, in the middle of the screen above as well, instead of like over in the corner like it was in Legends. I'm trying not to yawn. It wasn't too bad, but it just, when things do that in the middle of the screen, sometimes it makes, to me, it makes it feel a little cluttered. I don't know why. It's really not. That might just be a me thing because of my messed up vision. I'm trying to think of any other thing to talk about. I don't play any of the other games. I can't. Well, I could. I don't have space on my Switch. My phone hates Pokemon Pocket. I could do Go, but Go I only do for very specific things. I do think it's funny that they're letting Shiny Meloedia be a thing in Go now. I might be one higher than I need to be. If I am, I won't count this one then. Ugh. Sleepy baby. Eventually I need to get up and find your brother. Okay, I was one ahead. That's okay. I have to get up in a minute and go blow my nose, guys. Whew, I am tired. It's just because I've been having really sleep the past couple of nights. Do 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 do. I'm not gonna lie, I might not stream for long this afternoon. I might get to 350, call it a stream, and then stream tonight. And do another 150, 200 something catches. Take a nap for Miss Stella Marie wants her WALK in a couple of hours. I'm getting looks. I said the name, didn't I, honey? I'm surprised you ain't wanted back out yet. It's nice to get out again today. I say as I sit here in a jacket because the wind was cold earlier and I didn't want to let the put the windows up to let the warmer air that's obviously out there now in. Spearow. God, it's almost March. February has gone... Okay, it's not been super fast, but it, for whatever reason, it just seems like obscenely fast. It's felt as of late like a blink and you miss it kind of thing. You sneeze and squeeze your eyes closed and 4 days have passed. Am I 3 behind? I think I'm 3 behind. I am 3 behind. Part of my brain was just like, break your chain. And I no, 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 no. Let's not do that. Let's not and say we did. Oh. I feel like I'm horribly out of place here again. 402. 2 minus 136 equals 266. How am I? Oh, I think, okay, I know what I did. I know what I did. I've been hitting the plus button instead of the minus button. That's why I'm 2 ahead. Bird! One of my last birds for this game. Because I have Spearow and Farfetch'd left. Oh, well, I have Moltres and Zapdos? I can never remember what the other legendary bird is. It's Zapdos or Articuno. Don't matter either way. Oh! She's down! She hopped. Give me just a second. Let me catch this bird and then I'll come let you out. There's Kingdom Hearts music in this remix. Go you, Glitch. I don't know why that should surprise me. She is a gamer. And Kingdom Hearts music is top tier. Alright, just a second. I'm coming. Hold on. I feel like how it looks. Okay, the boy is exactly where I thought he was. Curled up in the back bedroom asleep. I say bedroom, it's an oversized closet. There's not a bed back there. Hi, Charizard. I really should open one of my windows. It is actually pretty nice out. I don't think I can do this one-handed, though. Because these windows suck. Of course you moved. Wait. Getting in a little bit. See if I can do this without having to take off my headset. open much. There we go. That window's janked up anyways. Dad broke one of the glass panes with his lawnmower one year. He caught a rock or like something in the yard with his mower, and it flung it into the window and cracked one of the panes. It's 2-pane windows, so you know it's good, but there's still a big old crack in the window. Oops. So many birds. Yeah, I know they spawn above me as well, but I don't want to have to spend 90% of my time just going up and down. So the shiny will be on the ground, or it will not be a shiny that I can see. That poor idiot. Each time I refer to the poor idiots, I'm referring to these guys who, because of where they go up over the ledge and make the loop, it messes with them, and they cannot pathfind back down into this area. So they're stuck doing circles there until they despawn. And sometimes they despawn in a minute or two, and sometimes it takes them like 10 or 15. So for a little bit, they're generally just doing never-ending circles, which sounds like me and my other mother when we were trying to figure out how the frickin' roundabouts at a hospital worked. Never let Google direct you to a section of a hospital where there's like 15 roundabouts. Oh my god. We had a nurse who could see us from an upper window, and she's like, yeah, you need to get out of those. You were at the right place to begin with. It's like, not according to this. It's kind of funny. Oh. Wonder if they're gonna release the song they used in the commercial for Pokemon Champions. I was about to say Generations, but that's not right. Should really check on my candies and see if I need to go sell them. At this point, probably. Yeah, I think I can go sell some candy. But dink, I'll have to check that in a second. Gotta sell candies first. I like that the bottom of Lumio's tower, if what I'm thinking of was the bottom of Lumio's tower, looked like a weird combination of like a museum and a store. I need to sell these. Gonna use up all my premier balls on this hunt, aren't I? There we go. There's the Spearow candy. Alright, let me check this and make sure it's not anything super important, because sometimes it is. I'm not gonna tell her. we have a friend who she really likes like lizards and stuff, crocodiles, alligators. She has a pet leopard gecko. That might not be the proper sort of lizard, but it's a leopard. It's leopard something. And bless her, she's like, I'm excited for all of them. The Gen 3 starters don't get enough love. And it's like, I'm not going to tell you, honey. You'll figure it out. Which, Gen 3 might have just been a misclick, but it's still kind of funny. You're still there? How are you still here? Fine, we're getting rid of you. We're saving you from your endless loop of stupidity. Every time I'm on a 0, I should be on a 6 in the counter. Show me a bird. Preferably an orange bird. Nope, I got a Nidoran instead. Whee! Am I gonna get anything else spawning here? Is it just gonna be the Nidoran? Okay, there we go. There's a Rattata. I say, is it just gonna be me and the Nidoran? Oh, well then. Sorry. I checked the chat and she's like, yay for both of the other ones. Forget Tepig, though. I guess Tepig's just not her cup of tea. I think there was. There he is. That's so mean. I mean, I won't lie. I've had starter Pokemon. You know, I generally don't prefer over others. Like, I'm not super fond of the Sobble line. Like, it's perfectly fine. You know, it's Pokemon. It's fine, but it's just not my favorite starter. Any of my favorite starters when it comes to that. They feel a little lackluster. Everybody's entitled to have Pokemon they don't like as much as they like some, which is fine, like I said. It's just funny. She's like, forget Tepig. And it's like, oh. Especially because I have a friend who kind of adores Tepig. So it's funny seeing this one be like, I think he's supposed to be kind of a sumo wrestler. Whoops, wrong one. Give me just a second. Alright, there we go. Sorry guys, I can't ignore my people. I'm generally the earlier riser amongst the friend group. Well, the other ones have college, but generally I'm the first. Hey, here's the news, and then I gotta wait for everybody to like get up and get unbusy so we can chat about it. Oh, hold on, I've been directly messaged. Just two for now. Sableye and Altaria. Yeah, right. She's been in class and is asking questions, so would you go back up where you belong? Hold on, am I having technical difficulties? Absol's in. Yeah. Absol was a Gen 6 Mega, so Absol's good. I imagine 90% of the Gen 6 Megas will return. Actually, I imagine probably all of them will return, with a couple from Aura sprinkled in. But, we never know. Bye, Dragonite. I'm gonna get 2 more aerial spawns. There's a Spearow. Oh, no. Okay, we got a Spearow down here, too. Good. Ha! Get caught, loser. Oops, hold on. Not all Megas, but a good portion of them. Because if all Megas return, that would be a ton of Pokemon from that would take up most of the Pokedex, and because there's, what, at least 20 something Mega Pokemon? So that is anywhere from, I don't know, what, 30 to like 60 slots in the Pokedex. I don't remember every single one that has a Mega and how many stages it has. This is a rough guess. And they're more than likely going to include new Megas. So I can't see them letting like a big super huge portion of the Pokedex be taken up by Megas. But we'll just have to see. I'm 1 ahead. That should be a 6 when that one's a 0. Hi, Rattata. Hi, Rattata. I say that. Every time I say something like that, the only thing that goes to my head is "Bye, son" from Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Just sit down and rewatch some of that. The baby wants in. Hold on, guys. Let me go let Stella in. She demands it. She's knocking on the door. I'll be back. Stella Marie. Sorry about that. Every once in a while I give Stella a treat. And she doesn't want to eat it. She wants to go and hide it. So we have to play with it. Meaning I gotta take it from her and throw it for her a time or two. Or take it from her and throw it, and then she wants to go outside with it for her to eat her treat. And she has legit hid dog treats in my bed and stuff before. Moved a pillow and dog treat fell out from behind, and it's like, when? Thought you'd got in the trash one day, had a something we'd thrown out because it was bad. Nope, a dog treat she'd hidden underneath the blanket in the chair. She's such a doofus. She's a sweet girl, though. She's my baby. Another Nidoran. More babies. Hi, Dragonite. I think he had somewhere to be. No! Wait, yes, come back down. There we go. Ooh, this is Avatar mixed with Kingdom Hearts. Oh, that's good. No, don't change. Oh, it's not finished. Okay. Let's say I want to listen to that one in its entirety. But it's not over. Oh, I guess I could save it real fast. Just a second, guys. Let me save this. Save. Alright, thank you for letting me save that. Been trying to keep note of Glitch's song mixes she does that I kind of really like. Hi, Charizard. You're less baby, but you're shorter than me, so I think Charizard's 4'11". I'm like 5'2" or 5'3", so it's not much shorter than me, but it is smaller than I am. It's kind of funny. Hi, Rattata. Oh, Spearow. Nice. Whew, excuse me. It's all them late nights and early mornings. Hi, Nidoran. Oh! Ow! Hate it when you sneeze and all your inside you're like, how dare you? Ugh. I think the worst kind of sneeze, though, is when you sneeze and your, like, ear pops. But it's not an actual ear pop. It's like air being blown out of your ear. Like, not physically, but it kind of feels like it. Like your brain sneezed. I was moving my hands too much in that one to feel like I could actually catch it. say as I proceed to miss my next throw. Eventually, one of you guys is going to be orange. You know, technically... Oh, he was there and gone real fast. Technically, Dragonite is orange. He's not a Spearow. Oh, good. She has a class she's enjoying. Good. Glad she's enjoying her classes. Everybody should be able to have a class they enjoy. Ah, 420. Smoke weed every day. I don't smoke though, so it would have to be an edible. I didn't even do edibles. I'm the one member of my family who's never smoked a cigarette, and I can't say I don't drink every once in a while. I like wine, but I don't drink often. It's been like, God, probably 2 or 3 years since I bought alcohol. Give me a bottle of just like $5 wine every once in a while. Hey, Fable leveled up. Actually, if anything, as of late, the main reason I want to buy wine is because the bottles are pretty. I don't care about the wine inside. I just want the bottles. One of these days, I'm going to have to go with Dad when he goes to get him a, what is it, a pint? One of the bottles of Jack. Because he likes mixing it with his Coke, you know. Having him 2 to 3 drinks in the evenings after, you know, we eat and he's done and finished working and stuff. One of these days I'm going to have to go with him and just buy me a couple of things of cheap wine with pretty bottles. Get a weird look for him, and he's going to look at me and go, "You're not going to drink that, you just want the bottles." And I'm going to be like, "Yeah, I'm not going to drink, well, I might drink it. But for the most part, it's the bottles." It's like finding cool old bottles. I have one. Hold on. Yes, I'm going to show you guys my bottle. Just an old brown glass bottle. I don't remember where we got it. I need to try and scrub the sticky off the side some more. Oh no, wait, that might be damaged. But I just filled it full of feathers on top because I find them a lot when me and Stella go on walks in like spring and summer. So set up there for now. Oh, won't fit there. There we go. Gotta love a good bottle. I have a wine bottle up there too. It's I took it from my boss because the bottle has an owl on it. But I have stuff kind of leaned up against it, so that one would have been harder to get. Excuse me. Much better. Was that me or was that the dog? I don't see a cord. And if it is, she'll knock again. She's worn a spot off our screen door from where she thumps into it with her paws. I just ran right into him, didn't I? Hi, Nidoran. There we go. There's another Spearow. Jumpy boy. Can we not, Jumpy boy? What music is this? Like, what remix is it? Boss theme remix. I wanted the under music. Does it say? It does not. That's okay. Because the vocalizations, unless that's something Glitch did herself, which I imagine is possible. I don't know a lot about music. At least not making it. But it sounds almost a little like something that you would hear in a Kingdom Hearts game. Give me another Angry Bird. None of you are Angry Birds. An extra not Angry Bird just to spite me. I don't know if any of you guys noticed, but the Legend ZA trailer, that scene where you see the Gyarados swimming with the Magikarp, I swear it almost looks like he's giving somebody the side eye. And if Pokemon have like facial expressions done that well in these games, then heck yeah. I'm all for it. Give Pokemon facial expressions. Beyond like the general basic ones we get. Give the stank eye from a Gyarados. Are we about to lose you to the bad loop? Maybe not. Yep. He gonna be doing that loop till he... How are there three of you? Where'd the third one come from? I thought there was only the one up there, but I guess not. Actually, that should be 290. Oh! He freed himself from the loop. Congratulations. Good job. I missed. Not a good job. There we go. Much better. Ouch. That's how you get like 50-something candies from these. I wonder if would ever be a point of time where you could get like 5 or 6 of these guys going in a circle up there. That'd be kind of funny. Just a big old flock of Spearow stuck in a bad loop. Barf! Hey, another Spearow. You know, I'm a little sad that Spearow didn't really get any bright coloring. The frill on its head just stays kind of red, and its wings take on the head color of shiny Spearow. Of course, I know it doesn't really get any of the bright red on its wings or anything from Spearow anyways, but that'd have been kind of neat. Hi, Big Bird. Probably need to run around this real fast and despawn these two Spearow. Generally, if I do this, it seems to help them despawn. Not always. There we go. So I've done that a time or two and still had like one of them doing the endless loop. So I just caught it on my way back through. We got that one, and we'll run over and get the other one. Well, where are you going? There we go. I got another one spawning up towards the top, because of course I do. There we go. That should be a 6. Stay. Actually, no, he should be good. He should have entered it quick enough to be able to do the... Arceus save one, and Arceus throw another one into an endless loop. Good Lord. Don't go very long without getting a new one doing that. You couldn't have been shiny? I'll say I'm to odds with this one, but I guess I'm not technically to odds with this yet. I'm closest to odds. Take another Spearow. I will take as many birds as you want to throw my way, so long as they're down here on the ground. I've readjusted in my seat, which means Stella will want in a minute. Oh, I see her cord. How am I need 3 more. I should be at... Actually, here, hold on. Let me do get this math done real fast to make sure I am at the proper number. Because it likes to mess me up. 136 equals 297. Okay, yeah. I got ahead of myself with that one. Let me go let the dog in real fast. Oh. You don't get one for coming in. Not that time. Yeah. You gonna lay back down? We'll go walking the next hour or so. About the next hour and a half. There we go. Yeah, you just hunker down and chill for a bit, baby. Kind of peaceful to see now Pin's laying in the back bedroom snoozing. He ain't in here to pester you. Little jerk. Yeah. I love it. Any other day, time between 8 and 8:30, they don't do anything. They're both laying there asleep. Pin's in the living room, running from window to window, chasing birds. The one day there's something on, I'm going to watch for 20 minutes. Stella needs out. Pin wants to come run across the desk a couple times so he can look out the window beside the desk. It's like, really, guys? Really? Any other day? Any other day, I would not see hide nor hair of you, more or less, for like the next 3 hours. Trying to record a reaction and gotta get up in the middle of the dude's speech about translating Pokemon games into Latin American Spanish, if I'm not mistaken, and let the dog out. I can't complain too much though, because she did stay outside till after it was over. Just been enjoying the nice weather. Do not run into that Rattata. Hi, Spearow. Hi, Pin Pin. Everyone say hi to my cat's tail. I don't have the... Well, I have the window open a little bit, but the curtains aren't open, Bubba. You're just going to have to suffer, I'm afraid. I need to be able to see, and I can't always with those curtains open. Yeah. Hi. Was you having a good nap? Alright, 300 Spearow. No! Wait, yes! Okay, nice. I got to it before it flew in the circle zone. Quit. Quit. Don't need you leaving claw marks on my shelf. You have 4 other places you can lay in the sunshine. I get my one... Okay, well, technically my 2 windows with the curtains drawn. Go lay in the other window. Seriously, there is the window at the end of my bed. I have 3 windows in the room. There are 2 windows in the living room he can lay in and get sun. And then there is the... Actually, you could probably get some sun from the laundry room as well. Because I have the back door open there for just the screen door. And then there is the big old... It's not really a door, but it's one of those fake, like, patio doors. And the kitchen you lay in front of. I get to have my one window with the curtains closed, dang it. Hey, what is this? A congregation of behemoths in the sky here? Got a Charizard, a Dragonite. I'm fairly certain I had at least, like, another Charizard a couple minutes ago. I don't usually get them bunched up this close. They're usually a bit more spread out. Ooh, Uzumaki's about to level up. Come on, show me shot. You couldn't have spawned down on the ground. I'm not flying up and down in the air every single time when he spawns in. I'm sorry. I'm sure I probably missed at least one shiny because of that, but you can spawn on the ground. As neat a little gimmick as the aerial spawns are, I just never really mess with them. Okay, well that's clearly not a shiny. Just got a very good glimpse of the end of a red wing. Throw that before it can hop again. Alright, let me see. I thought I heard a dink earlier, but I guess I didn't. That's good. Oh, she probably went back to class. I imagine I'll get more yes later. That was a 0, so that should be a 6. Birds. So many birds. Hi, Dragonite. You're not technically a bird, but... Oh. Rattata popping up under my feet. Oh, there we go. Just had the dumbest thought ever. I don't know why. So in Pokemon X and Y, Az is immortal because he tried to play around with life and death and whatnot and bring his and bring his Floette back. And I know he was freakishly tall to begin with. But some part of my brain is like, maybe he just never stops growing. He's immortal. He's going to turn into a tree one day. Actually, I have a tiny feeling that Az might vanish at the end of this game. Not necessarily saying someone's gonna like kill him, but just like maybe his curse ends up broken or something and he finally gets to move on. He has to transform into what is it? Blue sparkly light like Latios did? That'd be a very interesting way for us to get Eternal Flower. Because that's another theory right now, is that somehow at the end of the game we're going to end up with his Floette. It'll be a gift or something. Like, literally from him. Wonder if he still has all his other Pokemon. Because he had an entire team in, in X and Y. This music is very low. Turn it up a smidge. Oh, never mind. It got louder. Excuse me. Oh, okay, that works. Haha, I caught you before you could jump, or flap your wings, or peck at me, or any combination of those three movements. If I just fallen that far behind, I shouldn't have. 445. I think I just leave this thing open. 3, okay, no, I'm just ahead a couple. Alright, that's what it is. About to say, I should not be like 9 encounters behind. He's still running circles just like I am. Can we get another bird? Please. That's not a bird. I'm not exactly certain what animal Nidoran's done after. They're not exactly rhinos. They're kind of rhinos, but not exactly rhinos. Hi, Charizard. Another Nidoran. Excuse me. Oh, here we go, another Spearow. I think I will go to 336 in this, which should put us at like 400. Oh, should put me at about 500. No, I don't know. It'll put us at something. Might go to 350 actually. 350 encounters for the day would be good. That wouldn't be 350. That would be a good spot to stop doing encounters. Jeez, because I think I started it like 2 something. I don't remember what I started at. Good lord. I expected that to miss. I'm not gonna lie. There's a comment I want to make, but I don't want to jinx myself. So I'm going to keep my mouth shut on that one. Here's another bird. Someone be zooming. Oh no, in weird shaped vehicle. Okay. It looked like a Jeep. Don't see many Jeeps here. Not without the like covers and stuff still on. They had the covers off. They had the top down. Spearow. I like this one too. That means that should be a 6. I should be at odds now, since I caught my last one. Because I want to say odds are like 316, 320, 3 something. No, I think 314. They're 300 and something. I just don't remember the exact number. With the chain and shiny charm. Hi, Rattata. Hate it when you guys pop up under my feet. It's like the equivalent of stepping on an animal. You dumb Rattata. I don't need no rats, I need sparrows. I had a friend once named a Spearow in one of her games, Captain Jack. So every time she let it go, it's like, go Captain Jack Spearow. He was determined. We were gonna battle. Oh, there we go. There's another Spearow. Oh, schedule update. I might not be streaming next Tuesday. I do believe I have to work. So I will probably be streaming next Wednesday instead. I'll be streaming Monday and, tomorrow's Saturday, Monday, but next Tuesday I probably won't be streaming. I'll have to ask my boss and see. See if this is another one of those situations where it's family coming down and they're going to clean up after themselves. Thereby, cutting into my profits for doing my job. Not slightly annoyed by that at all. Ooh, I'll have to go put bill money in the bank soon. It is the 27th. Tomorrow's the last day of the month. I think that's the equivalent of you can't run from this battle about 3 times in a row. Just human error. Funny thing is that Charizard's tail flame should not have a shadow. Because like flames, a light source, it doesn't produce shadows or something like that. Which I guess it don't really matter. It's the only... No, Moltres has flames too. Never mind. I was gonna say it's the only flying thing in this game that has flames, but Moltres does as well. Oh, hi Spearow. Sometimes they like to jump twice in a row, so... I'm gonna make a joke about it being any catch now, but I can't guarantee that. Any spawn now. Like me trying to hunt Zoroark in Scarlet and Violet. Any spawn now. This is gonna be shiny. I'd have died if that Nidoran had been shiny. I mean, I'd have still caught it because I do need both first stage Nidorans, but I'd have died a little bit. Stella, that wind is whipping. Not quite howling, but it does sound like a pretty good wind. Yeah, it's windy today, honey. That was a slightly funny story. What was eating? No. I was doing dishes? Doing something in the kitchen. I don't remember if it was dishes or if I was sweeping the floor or if I was getting stuff ready for dinner or what, but hear this big loud thump. I'm thinking, oh god, Dad fell. You know, Dad tried to get out of his tractor or something and his foot caught and he fell. And I turned my head and look and their Dad goes walking by the back door and okay, Dad's fine, that's all that matters. Went back to my business and I found out later that evening what it was. I let Stella out on a run after dinner. And sat in the chair behind me because I was tired. Put something on to listen to, sat there and kind of just dozed for probably 30-40 minutes. Heard Stella bark and run around a little bit, and I hit a point in time where 15-20 minutes I don't hear a noise. Which isn't too weird. She likes sitting on the front porch and just kind of sitting there and just enjoying herself. So she does it on occasion. I'm thinking, okay, go get up and at least open the front door and check on her. I did, and she wasn't on the front porch, so I opened the door and stepped out on the porch and looked, and I could see her cord. I called her, and she didn't come, and okay. Took a step back in the house, slid some shoes on, walked to the cord, turned my head and looked, and we have a, you can't call it a porch swing, but it's a porch swing. One of those ones you buy from Walmart, and like you can set out in the yard, or you can set out on your porch, or you set it wherever the heck you want because it's its own little frickin' swing set, basically. The thing that had thumped that I had heard hit the ground earlier that day was the swing. Something, I don't know if it was just a good strong gust of wind or what, caught it and just whoop. Stella had wrapped herself around the leg of the bar that goes between the two legs, like 7 times, and was just sitting there looking at me like, "Hi, Mom." And it's like, you dumb child, and my dumb baby. Like, you could have undid yourself from this. Of course, like I said, she's wrapped around it by like 6 times. So I walked over there and unhooked her and held her collar and unwound the thing and hooked her back up, and off across the yard she went. You dingbat. So I took a minute or so and went to set the swing back up. So I did that, and then I had to fight for a minute with one of the swings because it was caught in the back bar and didn't want to swing forward all the way, and it's like, But I got it in the end, and I went in, and a few minutes later, Dingbat came in, and surprisingly, it didn't get blown over again. Of course, the next time we have a big enough wind, over it'll go. I got a good laugh about Stella having to investigate and winding herself around it 5 or 6 times. Of course, I guess that's no worse than when she gets herself caught in the lilac bush. At least with that, I didn't have to crawl into it. She don't care. She's laying on the end of the bed asleep. She's waiting for us to go on a WALK. Bird. Another bird. There we go. Oh, nice and excellent. I haven't been getting a ton of excellent ones today. Oh, hey, look, more Kingdom Hearts music. I really need to finish that game. I really need to finish Final Fantasy VII as well. Some point in time, I'd intended to make Kingdom Hearts a game I played in the evenings a couple times a week, and it just hasn't happened. I could do that with Kingdom Hearts in any game I wanted to play, like on my PlayStation 4 or on my computer. I cannot do that with certain Pokemon games, though, like this one, because you can't save and come back to a chain. There we go. Hey, Uzumaki's almost leveled up. Nice. More Pokemon music. I think this is from Scarlet and Violet. I think. I might be wrong, because there are enough similarities between Pokemon music in general, between games. I have a hard time telling what's from what, unless it's just super specific. Oh, Diamond and Pearl. Okay. Alright. Catch ya. About 20 more of these guys. Hey, there we go. He leveled up. Ooh, Apache's about to level up too. Penny's on 98. Hi, Nidoran. Hi, Tiny Nidoran. Nope, let me get to you before you... actually, he might be okay. He went up on the edge, which generally means he gets enough circle room to come back down. It's the ones that spawn in at about the middle of the section there and go up and around that they get stuck in that loop. Come on. Hi, Charizard. He has a very nice silhouette. Though he looks a little dorky when it's broken up by the fence. Zelda music? Yes, I think so. So apparently I'm behind again. Yep, Zelda music. Just keep them coming, guys. There we go. Oh, he's just barely not gonna get caught in the loop. Okay, Hoppy boy. Oh, that was immediate. Not gonna complain, I like it when that happens. And he didn't flounder, also nice. Oop, there we go. Okay, no, that's right. Okay. No, that was 74. I'm 2 off. I've hit that button twice, apparently. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This should be 39. Oh, woohoo, here's 40. Curious thought, but the guys who voice acted a bunch of the Pokemon in like the first season of Pokemon, I wonder if they can still do the Pokemon voices. Alright, 10 more. I mean, I used to be able to do a very good Pikachu. I don't think it's really any good now. But I wonder if they've probably moved on to new voice actors for Pokemon, or just use recorded clips and like smush them together. The interesting thought. I mean, as far as I'm aware, isn't the voice narrator guy for the end of the episode still going strong? You know, that is a dude who rolled up for a week of work when they were dubbing the new episodes, read all of his lines, and left with a nice sized check. Just because he did it for so long. Like, the same dude, and I looked this up at one point, the same dude voiced, was the narrator all the way from like the first episode to at least like the last episode with Ash in it. I don't remember if he's still doing it in English for Horizons, because I've not watched Horizons. I've not watched Horizons in English. I've only watched it subbed. Guess I should say, are you gonna jump a third time, dude? I'm pre-counting again. I do that a lot though, so. Yes, okay, I'm on the right number. Hi, Ratata. Hi, Nidoran. Hi, other Nidoran. One of these days they're gonna get me. Nidoran needs a regional form. No new evolutions. Just a retyping, I think, would be kind of nice. You know, keep the separate male and female lines. Keep it as Nidoran, Nidorina, Nidoqueen, Nidoran, Nidorino, Nidoking. But just retype them and give them, you know, a bit of a spit shine, an update. 5 to go. Oh, 4 to go. Provided this one isn't an asshole. Keep it PG-13 most of the time. I get one curse word. Usually. And that doesn't always stop me from saying 2 or 3, though. Okay then, did I just see the warp markings from the satellite or whatever that beams up your other Pokeballs? Phew. Excuse me. Should have really put this poor Spearow out of his misery. Pidgey, Jesus. Ooh, more Kingdom Hearts music. Dearly beloved. Ooh, is this another Kingdom Hearts Avatar mashup? Or is this the same one, just repeated? No, I think it's a different one. Nice. I always keep going to the wrong thing with that. There we go. B48. Haha, I got you before you could jump. Haha. Oh. Hi, Bubba. Did you get tired of laying in bed in the back room? Would you move for like 3 minutes? Scooch. I'll be done in a couple minutes. You're okay till then. Oh, hold on, my leggages. Hold on! You're okay for a moment while I do this. Hold on. Every single animal in this house thinks they're just absolutely dying of mistreatment. Are you just dying for no, you're looking for something to chase. I know what you're doing. Alright, one more to go. Hi, Dragonite. This is surprisingly kind of sleepy. Like, I've always really enjoyed the Avatar music. Of course, I'm also just a sleepy woman. Not gonna lie, I've legit just sat there and napped to Dearly Beloved before. Right, that's 486. That brings me up to 350. give it a moment for something new to spawn in down here. Okay. Regular Spearow. So that will be it for today. I can't promise I'll be back this evening. I keep saying I'm gonna stream, and I'm not. I've been really bad about it. I feel it just depends on what I'm doing this evening. I'll see you guys tomorrow, where this hunt will continue. I hope you have a good day, and I hope you've had a lovely Pokemon day, and I hope that you found something you liked in the Pokemon Presents. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you all for stopping by. Bye bye.